Hello everyone. So this is the part two of the video that, as said, would talk about the last two goals of NAM. The first three goals were the mindfulness tips that I'll be giving every week on the YouTube channel, which is you can subscribe below the video there. The link will be there, and the youth empowerment. And the family forum, right? So there'll be tips on the mindfulness tips every week. The first three tips, let me just give a brief overview of that on this video for completeness. The first one was breathing. So this is in reference to an action I'm going to be talking now, and it could be used for anything else too, for getting happiness or for other things too. These mindfulness tips are independent of each other. And so the first tip was on breathing technique, and the second tip was on the gratitude. So these two will help you. Breathing will help you calm down when taking an action. Gratitude will help you lower your ego and feel that you are the chosen one to do the action. And then you would be doing it in a much better way. That's what the first two mindfulness tips will help in doing the action. And the third mindfulness tip was on the viveka, that is discriminating between the right and wrong action. And the fourth one, which is coming up this Saturday, is going to be talking about just the action itself. So these are the four mindfulness tips based on action. And then the next two goals of NAM are the technology and the spiritual intersection, and the peace and harmony and happiness, getting awareness of that, to how to find it within you. So let's talk about the technology and the happiness aspect of the goals of NAM. The first one in the first session that I talked about was about the brain link, the technology that is going to create a lot of avenues for curing diseases like Parkinson's, and for people who are not able to use their normal physical, like arms or legs, or paraplegics who are kind of uh, who can use it with their thoughts. So this brain is going to be implanted in your brain, and there'll be computer interface and to the human body, right? So through the brain. So the brain, that chip will be implanted in your brain. So this is going to make a lot of health issues with people are having, a thing of the past. That's something for you to look out, and it's a good career to be career option for youth as well as for adults who are interested in that field. So the second session talked about the Higgs boson. That turned out to be really complicated thing for a lot of the feedback that I got from viewers. So let me quickly explain that in the layman's terms. So the Higgs field is something that permeates the universe, and it is an energy field which is constant and which doesn't change, which doesn't decrease or increase. And it's the Higgs boson is a quantum particle which makes the matter, actually. So it's kind of all the planets, all the things that you see around, all the material nature of the universe is with that. This is the scientific explanation given, and which is the current one, which is which a lot of people have accepted that. And Peter Higgs, and I think another person. Not getting the name, but they both of them shared the Nobel Prize in 2013. The Higgs boson was the one which was discovered by Vikram Sharma, and then he was inspired by Nasadiya Suktam from Rig Veda, and that's what connected the NAM initiative with this particular thing and the one that I'm talking about. And it actually also talks about the second important question that people scientists have and which is baffling them. What is the universe made of, right? The first one was about what is consciousness, what is the hard question of consciousness. So these two questions you can Google and find out, for yourself how everything is being connected here. So the third one, which I talked about in the third session, was about the again in the first question type of thing, the consciousness type of thing. So that is actually in the psychiatry and the neuroscience. So that question was about the negative, thinking kind of thing, right? So you have heard about the power of positive thinking. So there is a research going on about the power of negative thinking. I'll be covering that aspect again in this fourth session, and I'll be touching the doctrine of karma also spiritually in the spirituality section of the fourth goal of NAM, that is the technology invention and the spiritual intersection. Here, the technology invention for this fourth session is going to be really exciting. It's the same the goals that Elon Musk has in starting the company Neuralink, right? This guy is really is ahead of our time. He thinks a little differently from normal CEOs. I mean, he's my favorite, as you know. I mean, a lot of people who know me. But yeah, so this CEO who I'll be talking about, the doctor, the one who invented this wonderful medical device, which I'll be talking about and sharing with in the fourth session, is also has the same views as Elon Musk. And his invention also has touched many millions of people. So that'll be interesting to watch. Please join me again this Saturday on the same YouTube channel of NAM. It is going to be at 6:30 to 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, and it will be in India. It will be 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning on the 2nd of February 5th, and it will be February 4th evening in California. All right, so let's talk about the fifth goal of NAM, that is the peace, harmony, and happiness within you, creating awareness about that. So it's actually the one that I talked about on the mindfulness tip that I gave in the first session, and also the career empowerment and the spiritual intersection with the technology. That is going to create an awareness among the youth as well as the parent and the family forums kind of thing, where people can sit and discuss that over the week. And there are a lot of things when you feel gratitude for things that are around you. You'll really feel that that you are happy and you are much better than what you were earlier about this kind of thing. But then there's another aspect of which was very I stressed it on the other part one also of this video. The social media, which is actually creating wrong ideas in the youth, and the feeds. The socialmedia.com, socialdilemma.com is the company that's dealing with this head on. It's as you know, as or some of you might know that the social media companies do give two different feeds to people depending on your profile. So if you are type 1 profile, then you get type 1 feed from the social media companies. If you're type 2, then you get type 2 feed. So it's the total opposite, and that's not good. That creates a lot of differences. So this is NAM's goal, to create awareness about this and to understand and create an awareness about who you are actually. So and that happiness is a birthright of everybody. And this I plan to do it through the other four goals which I talked about earlier. All right, I think I covered all these sections which I want to do this time. If you have any questions about the Higgs field, I would be doing a separate video on that. So if it is too complicated, you can send me a feedback, and I would definitely get it out pretty soon. Thank you for listening, and have a good day. Bye.